Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I want to come right quick and talk about Brock Lesnar's actions tonight because it seems like he don't give a care. And while I'm talking about it, I'm not going to talk about the matches. I wasn't so into the matches tonight. To me, it was just yeah, yeah. But I will talk about one match before I get to the Brock Lesnar situation. The one match I loved and got to enjoy. I got to enjoy the two, female matches. Now, let me start with one of my favorite matches of the night. My favorite match of the night was Sasha Banks and Bailey versus Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. Now, let's get this out. Sasha comes out. She got on some new gear. Like, okay, mommy likes. And then here comes Bailey. Then I took a double look. Their outfits are matching. And it's getting me to think when I'm thinking about the women evolution might bring what I talked about. And I don't want to keep yapping on it, but we're gonna have to wait and see if that's gonna happen. I just thought it was so brilliant that they decided to adapt both of their aesthetic of their outfits and combine them. Sasha with the sand on the booty on her bottom half, and Bailey put her sand on her leg. And I just thought that was so cool. Now, with this match, it was one of the best nights. I will actually say one of the greatest matches. And I will say this. Sasha and Bailey end up winning in the long run. Can Corey Grace just stop harping and snarking and being so evil about Bailey and Sasha and just get over it and just notice they are really, truly good friends? Plain and simple. Now, another female match I got to talk about is Natalia versus Alicia Fox. Natalia, who has Ronda Rousey at her side, and then Alex Bliss by Alicia Fox's side. The reason Alicia Fox got to wrestle tonight, Mickie James was supposed to be scheduled to wrestle, but she wasn't. So I said, okay, that's the last. She's there. Didn't come out. So yeah, okay, that was good. But now what happened was Natalia ended up winning in the long run. And let's just say, I know how Alicia Fox she screams, she yells, she's pouts, because she don't get her own way. And she goes on an attack. She started attacking Natty, and then she acted like she was going to hit, y'all know, Ronda Rousey. That's Middle Miss Bliss trying to get in her head. And I don't think that is wrong. It was wrong of her. Now, I'm gonna say this: Alicia Fox do not want to get in the warpath of Ronda Rousey. She didn't. She did. She got in the warpath. So now next week we will see Ronda Rousey for the first time on Raw versus Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox is in so much trouble because number one, she don't have a chance. Y'all, let me just say, excuse me, y'all. She don't have a chance. She don't have a chance. She don't have a chance. So let's just get on to one more match and then we'll get on to this Brock Lesnar situation. Alright. The one thing I needed to talk. So Mojo Rawley, he's in the back. He's like talking down to the other wrestlers, saying, "Oh, I beat this person. I beat this person." Man, he goes to his former partner Zack Ryder. Even I beat you. So what you doing here? And like he's like, "All right, all right." And then here comes in Mr. Glorious himself, Bobby Roode. He said, "Who you looking at?" He said, "I'm looking at you." Man, these guys like, man, this is Mojo. Mojo's been on his high horse. Let me just tell y'all that I hate cocky wrestlers. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And that's gonna come in a few minutes. And let's just say Mojo Rawley threw the first punch. Oh, you don't think Bobby Roode ain't gonna retreat? Man, the guy's like going fight, 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 fight. I just like, and then the guy's going, man, let them fight, let them fight, let them fight. So next week it'll be Mojo Rawley versus Mr. Glorious himself, Mr. Bobby Roode. I cannot wait to see this because I feel like Bobby Roode is going to be the person to actually beat. And I'm going to say beat Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley's been on this high kick and everything, but Mojo finna get his first loss. I'm guarantee you. Now, we're going to go on to the biggest controversy to end the show. None other, Brock Lesnar. Now, Brock Lesnar, I would say, is a piece of crap. Number one, I agree with a lot what Kurt Angle said. Now, I have told y'all how I feel about Brock Lesnar for the past few months. Number one, he thinks, and let me just go down some things what I feel about Brock right quick. Number one, he thinks he's entitled. He thinks he's better than anybody else. He thinks he should be over pushed. He thinks he should stay champion, WWE Universal Champion, and go on to UFC and compete and be champion into sports. I don't think that's impossible, and I don't think that should be happening. So you're not successfully doing your obligations. One, Kurt Angle just like put it down on, put it like put it down on the line, and he said it tonight. So he told the advocate Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman comes out to Brock and to Roman Reigns, and he says what he says, and he said, "Oh, I know he's back there. Later on, I'm gonna call him out." That's what was the plan, y'all. That was the plan. Okay, getting to what when Kurt Angle came across. Like, so Paul Heyman was talking to one of the staff members, and Kurt Angle catch him. And he says, "Oh, yeah, Paul Heyman, Brock has to appear out there, not out here." And he Kurt Angle goes on and say, and I don't blame Kurt, say, "If he does not appear, you're fired." He go, but you're fired. So Paul Heyman the whole night is trying to convince Brock Lesnar to go out there. Now, all of this, and like Paul Heyman comes out, y'all know how he usually, "Oh, I am Paul Heyman, and I'm the advocate for Brock Lesnar." Well, tonight, and when he came out this second time, he go, "I'm Paul Heyman. I'm the advocate for Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion." I mean, you like, okay, he knows he finna get fired because he can't get him out there. That was number one, and he go, "Are you using me, Paul?" He go, "No." He said, "You work for me." And I'm like, no. I just like, okay, he went Brock to me. Brock Lesnar has gone too far now. And Kurt call him out there. And he like, Paul Heyman does his little, stitch what he usually do. And then Kurt's like, "Oh, so he's not going to come out." And he said, "Paul Heyman." And he goes, so Kurt goes through this whole monologue, like, to be a champion, to be a successful champion, you got to be respectful. He was like going through all of these things. And he said, "You supposed to go to these charity events." And Kurt Angle go, Brock Lesnar is the worst champion ever. Ever. And I'm gonna, like I always would say when I say science, when I say I agree with something, this time I agree with Kurt. Kurt actually is right. Sign, seal, deliver, I'm yours. I'm signing it. Yeah, you heard me. I am signing it. And Brock Lesnar is I will say, as a universal champion, to me, his time has came and passed. Bye bye. Goodbye. Go to UFC. I don't want to see you on WWE ever again. That's one. I will agree with Kurt Angle. He is the worst universal champion. He he thinks he's entitled. So he comes out there. Brock comes out there. So he fires Paul Heyman. He goes, you know, y'all know that vindictive when you hear Brock Lesnar's, when Paul Heyman hears Brock Lesnar come out, know he's coming out, and it's that vindictive face, like that face. I will say this, Paul Heyman, don't ever do that ever again. You look ugly like a ugly baby. Let me just put it that way. And Brock look at Kurt. You talking to me? Yeah, we're talking to you and stuff. And he attacks Kurt Angle. So I just thought, okay, Brian Connor ain't gonna let Kurt Angle get hurt. You know, Kurt Angle's up there in age. Kurt Angle can't hardly. From the way that Kurt Angle stands, he don't look like he can stand that good. So I'm just saying the way that he stands, it don't look that well. So I just thought, okay, Brian Connor probably would have stepped in. No, he didn't. He just stepped back and let it happen. I'm gonna have a lot to say about him in the tomorrow because Brian Connor is getting his own video. And I'm like, okay. So now him and Brock Lesnar's finna leave. He does it to none other Paul Heyman. Well, Paul Heyman been needing that move done to him, but I thought it would be done by Roman Reigns. And I said, Roman Reigns is going to run back. Roman Reigns is going to run back up in there. No, it didn't happen. So if we all know Roman Reigns, he always wanted to observe his energy for that match. So that's, Roman Reigns went to his room and, put his earphones on and he's like watching videos. I don't know what he was watching, but he was watching some video. And Kurt Angle come up in there. He said, Roman, I got to ordered by Stephanie. You need to, you're being kicked out of premises. And he said, Stephanie, I really think, and to me, and what, I was so happy, the Roman Reigns did this. And I am not going to call him Constable. I'm going to call him Brian Connor because that's what I know him as. Brian Connor is like, yeah, I got you thrown out. That's what it looks like. It's like, oh, I called Stephanie and I got you thrown out. Roman Reigns slapped the living piss out of Brian Connor. Somebody needed to slap him off his high horse. Y'all, I'm waiting. It's only 2 people that were signed to Raw. I'm waiting for it to return. None other, Jason Jordan is one. And I'm waiting for Jason Jordan to be cleared to return. He has already been cleared to return. So I don't know why they haven't have him return. It's been some weeks, so he's cleared to return. We don't know when he's gonna return. So yeah. So then the second person I'm waiting on to return is the one, the only. Can someone say the fanatical Dean Ambrose? And they already saying people have seen pictures of Dean Ambrose, saying he's sporting a new look. So that would be kind of cool to see. But I'm gonna say this. I think Roman Reigns might have a chance to win it this Sunday if Braun Strowman don't cash it in on cash. And well, we're gonna have to see between Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens who's going to win and who gets that briefcase. We'll talk about that at a later date. But y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this WWE recap. You can say recap and Brock Lesnar information. So yeah. Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget. I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.